Yes, Chris, thank you. It is a 28-page report that calls Ian a massive incident on a scale that few communities will ever have to encounter. And it's mostly a glowing review of how the county planned for and responded to the storm. This despite the criticism the county faced when it came to when they made a call for an evacuation less than 24 hours before Ian's impacts were already here on Southwest Florida shores. Now, the county wrote this report to identify what it did well during the hurricane and what it needs to improve on for the future. The report says Lee County workers, private businesses, owners, and nonprofits were all interviewed to get their input. Right now, we are going to concentrate on one part of the report, the evacuation orders. Fox 4 did a 7-month-long investigation. Back in June, we reported that then County Manager Roger DiGiarle did not follow the Lee County evacuation plan, which said Barrier Island should have been evacuated starting 11 p.m. Sunday night. Instead, the county made the call Tuesday morning, giving those in our most vulnerable areas less than 24 hours to evacuate. I have a copy of your comprehensive plan here, and it seems like it's a pretty simple chart. It says once we get the storm surge at 40%, 4 feet or higher, we call Zone A. By Sunday night at 11, we had more than 40%. So what's the point of having a plan if it's laid out in black and white, but then we don't adhere to it?
All of those studies that you see and charts that you see calling for evacuation times, that's a place to start. That's not the final decision point.
Yeah, the then county manager said that the plan is more complex than what was in black and white. However, in this after action Ian report, the county says the evacuation orders aligned with its pre-existing plans. The report recommended that the county work with local media to continue to emphasize how important it is to prepare for a storm and that it communicate the timing and other thresholds that would result in an evacuation. Those were the recommendations that came out of the whole evacuation criticism there. In all, the county actually listed 14 different observations in this report. So there is a lot of information here. We are working to break down everything for you, not only including the evacuation part, but also a note about shelters. The report says that they were supplied and operational before the storm, but the county had challenges when it comes to mobilizing shelter staff. So we're going to look at that tonight on Fox 4 News at 10. We're actually working on some team coverage. Again, a huge document. We're going through that right now. Until